Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's January 2021, so we're gonna change the channel a little bit. It's still gonna revolve around food, but we're gonna do grocery hauls, dinner challenges, and we're starting this year out with a refrigerator, freezer, and pantry challenge. So we're only gonna make what we have at the house for this week. And tonight we're gonna start off with salmon cakes, some beans, and some homemade bread. I think I even have some cornbread left over from a night or two ago that we'll have out for everybody. So I'll show you what we have in the week to come.
All right guys, this is just our mixture for our salmon cakes. We used fresh salmon, but you can use canned salmon. And then we used some breadcrumbs, parsley, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, garlic. And then we also sauteed some onions and carrots that we had and 2 eggs. We mixed it all together, and now we're gonna form some patties and just fry them up in a skillet. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. We have some salmon cakes. We found some, like just some frozen fish fillets, our leftover cornbread, and then we have some pinto beans that we just did in the crock pot, and then we have some fresh bread. So everybody can kind of just pick if they want cornbread, or if they want bread, if they want beans, or which fish item they have. Oh, and we made homemade tartar sauce as well. Let me grab that. And we made some homemade tartar sauce with just some mayonnaise and pickles, and I can't get it open. Mayonnaise, some pickles, salt, pepper. We had some parsley that we put in there, and some lemon juice. That's meal number 1. All right, guys, we're working on dinner number 2. We have some pork riblets. We actually have 2 packages of these. So this one is gonna go into the crock pot with a tomato base with some onions, carrots, and celery. And we're just gonna braise this all day. And then a second package of these we're gonna put on the smoker, and then we're gonna make some rice. So I'll show you some pictures of that when we start in just a moment. All right guys, so this is what it's gonna look like for the moment. So I have 2 cans of tomato sauce, and then I put half a can of like water to rinse it to get it out, some sauteed carrots and onions and celery, and I got the pork in there, and I'm gonna put it on a low for about 6 hours, and then I'm gonna shred it up. Okay guys, here's our pork that we put on the smoker. We're gonna smoke it at 275 for a couple of hours. We did our own rub to go on the outside. So we have apple cider vinegar, some light brown sugar, stone ground mustard. We did Himalayan pink salt, pepper, and a little bit of paprika. And then we mixed it all together. And then we also made a small batch to the side that we'll come and baste it with every hour until it gets nice and caramelized on the outside. And the wood that we're using is some cherry wood in our smoker. We just have the pellets that we use. All right, we'll see the finished product in just a little bit. So here's the pork loin that we smoked today. After we pull it off, we're gonna let it set for about 15 minutes, and then we'll slice it up. And let me take you over to the braised one. And here's the braised one. We braised this one for 6 hours in the crock pot, and I just shredded it up. And we're gonna serve it over some rice. That's meal number 2. I'll show you a picture when we put it on the rice in just a moment. All right guys, we're back for dinner number 3. So we found some hamburger patties in the freezer. I have, just a couple of, like some sausage. And then we're gonna do some homemade fries. We cut them and soak them in water. I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel that when you bake them, it makes them more crispy. And then we're just going to bake them with some onions and some rosemary out of the garden. And my sister is making just some poppers. So it's a jalapeno cut in half. Then she stuffed it with cream cheese and some shredded cheddar cheese on top. And then we'll just put them in the microwave and like under the broiler and crisp them up real quick. And then I'm also making for the buns, because I didn't want to go to the store and buy buns. I have some homemade rolls that I'm making. So they just need their egg wash, sesame seeds, and then they're gonna go in the oven. and I'll show you when we're done. And here's dinner number 3. We've got our hamburger on our homemade bun with our homemade potato wedges. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, we're back with another dinner. Dinner number 4. More hamburger meat. Hamburger meat with onions, and I'm gonna throw some garlic in there. The rest of our potatoes, I make mashed potatoes and some carrots. And I'm just gonna steam them and then do like a quick sear with some olive oil and some pink Himalayan salt. And then I have some open brown gravy mix. And then I also have some turkey gravy mix. I'm probably gonna go with the brown gravy. It's just one of those, you know, make it real quick. Not that great for you, but it'll taste good. So I'll show you what it looks like when we are all done. Okay, here's dinner number 4. It's just, we call it gravy train. This is for my little one. He doesn't do carrots, so we switched his out for just some canned corn. And then we do have the carrots over here. All right, we're back with another dinner. This is dinner number 5. In our freezer, we had a grass-fed beef boneless ribeye roast. We get a box from ButcherBox every month. It's awesome. It's all grass-fed meat. We're gonna get another one next week, and so I will show you what comes in ours. You can always change it to have a list of options that you can choose from. So we have our smoker going. My husband got out there and cleaned it up. A little pro tip, to clean your grill top, he cuts a slice of an onion top off and goes and cleans the grill, the little bars on it. It's excellent. Cleans it off great, and then you have a little bit of seasoning. So for this one, we're just gonna do what we have at the house. So it's a little bit of salt, pepper, onion, and we're gonna try this Uncle Chris's gourmet steak seasoning on it, and a little bit of rosemary. We only usually cook these once a year. This year we actually got 2. So the other one we did rosemary and garlic, so we're just trying to switch it up a little bit and see what a little bit of extra flavoring brings to this with the smoke. And we're gonna use some cherry pellets, and I will show you what it looks like when we're done. Oh, I think he's going to baste with some apple cider vinegar or some orange juice or something. We will let you know, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so my husband requested some caramelized onions to go on top of his part of the ribeye roast. So I'm gonna work on these, and then I went through the cabinet, and we have some green beans, some cream of mushroom, and some dried onions. So we're gonna whip together just a small green bean casserole, and that's gonna be dinner. I'll show you when it's ready. All right, guys, here's it all cut up. So there's plenty of servings, and I don't know if you saw how big it was at the beginning, but there's probably 8 to 10 servings in here. And then my husband found some horseradish sauce, so we whipped up with some, it's horseradish, the pre-made packaged stuff. We got half a cup of sour cream, a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise, salt, pepper, apple cider vinegar, and then we had 1 sad chive or green onion that we chopped up and put in there. So we're gonna have that with it, and our green bean casserole is in the oven. So I'll show you guys in just a moment.